guys, welcome back to another episode of Nothing Nailed It. And as promised, today I'm teaching you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I'm teaching Mommy as well.
I thought you weren't going to introduce me. Hi, I'm Mommy. Alright, so
Mix up your cube.
Mix up my cube. I think we should have mixed up each other's cube. This is good enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so let's go.
Okay, so step 1 is to solve the daisy. So you have the yellow at the top and the white at the bottom, and you find all the edges. Before I start, the edges are like these pieces, the kind of middle pieces.
The ones that face, yeah, the face pieces.
The corners are these. And the middle is this, the one in the center.
Okay.
So you find all the white edges to go around the white middle piece.
The white or the yellow?
Yellow.
Okay, so the daisy is where the white
edges.
The white edges. You have the white edges and the yellow middle. Alright,
so do that.
So I look for the yellow middle.
Yes.
Alright.
This is a good point to note. The cube has 6 faces. You can tell by the color center it has. This is a yellow one, this is a red one, this is a blue one, this is a white one, this is a green one, this is an orange one, and that's it.
Is there a...
So I got my daisy.
Okay. Alright, no help, no tutorship, no nothing. It's like just find the daisy. Is there any?
You have to look around the cube.
I'm looking.
Sometimes you have to move pieces as well. So like you see this piece is right here. If you want to get it to the white, you have to move it like that, and then you go down, and it's at the daisy now.
So I have the daisy now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm almost there, I think.
The last one is at the bottom right here. As I said, you move pieces around. So you move it until you get it up there.
Alright, so this is what the daisy looks like. I'm not sure if you're seeing it.
Push it up to the camera.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the daisy. What's next?
So at this point, the daisy will be at the top, and opposite of the yellow middle on every cube is the white middle. So when you do, you try to look for, you're trying to get all these white edges, these 4 white edges, to the white or the bottom to get a white cross. And before you move them down to the bottom, you have to match the edges under the white edges to its correct middle. Like I have a red right now, I have to match it up to the red middle, which should be right here, and then now I'm able to move it to the bottom. So the edge under the white edge, so like for example, green is under one of my edges. I find its middle, which would be right here. So now it's at its middle, and then I turn it around 2 times.
No, you have to wait. Alright, so we did the daisy. Now we're gonna look at the edges, the white edges, and the color that is on top of it. We try to find the middle. So like this one has blue on top of it. I try to find under it. I try to find the blue middle. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's to be held. This part is to be
at the top.
At the top. Alright, so I'm finding, what am I finding again? The blue middle.
Yeah.
So it's in the middle. Is that it?
Yeah, and then
so I find the middle, and then what?
You flip it 2 times like that. You flip it
clockwise.
Clockwise.
Alright, so 1,
2.
2. That was 2.
And then you keep doing that for the other edges. Look for the edge under it and define its middle, and then.
So if I see green,
turn it to the green middle.
Turn it to the green middle. So I'm doing the green now.
Yes.
Green middle, and then 2 clockwise again.
Or counterclockwise, it doesn't matter.
The clock spins this way.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Alright, I'm doing clockwise. 1, 2.
Okay,
and then orange.
Find its middle.
So 2 turns to the orange middle, and then 1, 2, and then the next is red, which is 1 turn to the red, and then 1, 2. Alright,
and then
so
you get a white cross at the bottom.
Oh, cool. I got a white cross at the bottom. And then what now?
So now we're trying to finish the white side as well as the bottom layer. So you look at the top. So you're ignoring the top for now. You look at the top at the side, the top right here. Ignore this part. And you look for white pieces. I found one right here. And then you look at the piece beside it. In this case, mine is orange. And depending on what side the white piece is on, we do what is called a trigger. So my white piece is at the right. So I do a right trigger.
Well, you don't match the side yet.
Oh yeah, and when I do it, I have to, when I find what is beside the white piece, I have to match it to its center. So I match it to the orange center, and then since it's on the right, I do a right trigger, which is up, pull, and down.
Okay, so now it's down so now the white piece is down at the bottom. Okay, cool.
And then I look for another one. So I found this one. And the piece beside it is green. It's already matched it's already matched to the green middle. So, and it's at the right again. So I do the right trigger again. Up, pull, and then down. And then I look for one more, and this one, it's at the top. So what I'm going to do is that it's on the left side, so I go up, pull, down, and then now it's at the top side. Then I match the piece what's beside it, which is green, to its center, so I got it here, and it's at the right, so I do the right trigger, up, pull, and then down. This one is at the top again, so and it's at the left, so I go up, pull, down. I got it down here and it has a blue next to it. I match it. It's at the right, so I do a right trigger. So up, pull, down. This next white piece is at the bottom and it's at the left. So I go up, pull, down. The piece beside it, so I got it at the top and the piece beside it is green. I match it to its green center, and then this one is at the left. So instead of a right trigger, I do a left trigger.
So you use the left hand?
Yeah, so left, pull, up, pull, and down. And now as you see, I finished the white and the bottom layer. Do this one first.
Okay, so I have a white edge here and the piece beside it is red. So I'm trying to find the red,
Middle.
but it's already in the middle.
No,
Oh. Alright,
and then
so I
since
find
yours is
the
at right, you go RU.
my what? My color is that to the right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the red is to the right, so I go what?
R.
I go right.
No, that's it. R, which is
Oh, sorry. Right. So
R.
so it's, I don't know, I'm trying to
R.
R.
U.
Oh, you go again. So?
No, this way.
R
R prime.
prime is
right,
down.
Right down.
Okay.
Okay, and now you do that for
The other one.
Once you do
And
that, you'll
then-
get your bottom,
Cool.
and you'll also get the first layer.
Oh, I did. I have the first layer as well. Alright, so what's next?
Next is the second layer. So guys, we solved the first layer and now we're moving on to the second layer. So in this step, you examine the top for edges that has no yellow. So I found one with a red and a blue. So you first look at the bottom one, which is blue. You match it to its correct side. So I match it to the blue side. And then afterwards, I look at the top one. I look at the top edge, and I look where that color side is. So if it's on the left side or on the right side. And for this case, it's on the right side. So I pull or I move it to the left, and you do the right trigger, and this is something I already taught you guys. So you go R up, pull, down. Then you look to
so
see.
since it was on your right hand side, you use
Your right hand.
you use your right hand and pull, and then you do the right trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
And then you look if any of the whites were misplaced. So this white is misplaced. So, and the piece and the edge beside it is red. So I move it to its correct side. And since it's on the left, I do the left trigger, which is something I said earlier, or taught previously. So, up, pull, and down. And I use my left hand. And I keep doing that until all of the second layer is solved. So I found a blue edge and an orange. So I put the orange to its correct side. I look at what color it has on the top, which is blue, and it's at the right, so I use my right hand. I pull and go up, pull, and down. white is misplaced and the color beside it is blue. So I move it towards the blue side and it's on the left, so I do the left trigger, up, pull, down. I found a green and a red. I move the red to the red side, and the green, which is at the top, is on the right side. So I move it, so I pull right with my right hand, then I go up, pull, and down. A white is misplaced, and the color beside it is green, so I place it at the green and it's at the left, so I do the left trigger. And now we have solved the second layer.
I got it! I have the second layer. Alright, so I have the second layer. So we keep going, keep looking for the pieces without the, oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the hardest step.
Mm-hmm.
And it has lots of algorithms that you need to pay attention. I hope you have a paper and a pen because you're going to need to remember them.
Alright, let's tell them so they can write it down.
Okay guys, so we finished the first two layers and now we're moving to the final step, which is solving the top layer. So first we're going to try solving the yellow cross, and in this we're going to be doing a lot of algorithms, and an algorithm is a bunch of steps you need to take. So the first algorithm is called for Earth, which is F U R U prime, R prime, and F prime. F refers to the front side, U refers to the top side, and R refers to the right side. So we're going to do for Earth, and you do the algorithms depending on the yellow patterns. So like some might be a straight line, and some might be like at 9 o'clock. So like if you see this pattern, it's in the shape of a 9 o'clock because the 9 would usually be here, and the other hand, the small hand, would be at the top. So we call this the 9 o'clock. So you have it facing towards you, and then you do for Earth, the F to the right, U, R, U prime, which is counterclockwise, R prime, and then F prime. And now this pattern, if you can see, it looks like a fish. It has the two fins here and its point, and the point is right here. So you have to move the point, you have to rotate it so that it's pointing towards you. So I got to the fish, but I wanted to show you guys other cases, and you have to do the F U R U prime R prime F prime a few times before you get to the fish. So I wanted to just show you guys. So at this time I got a line. So you have to have the line pointing towards you, so you rotate it towards you. Then you do F U R. So F U R U prime R prime F prime. And then I do it again. F U R U prime R prime F prime. F U R U prime R prime F prime. And now I have the 9 o'clock, so I have it pointing towards me, so I rotate it towards me, and then I do the same algorithm. And now I got the fish again, and it's already pointing towards me. So when we get this, we are going to move on to another algorithm. So this algorithm is called, you do it R prime U R U2, so you do U2 times R prime. So let me show you. So R U R prime, which is the opposite way, U R U2, you do the U2 times R prime. And once you do that, you might have to do it more than once, but you'd get the yellow top. So we're coming to the end. So once you get the yellow top, we're going to move on to our final algorithm. So the green is solved, so we move it towards the back, and the blue is at the front. So now you have to look where the pieces would go. So like this blue is misplaced. It's supposed to be over here where the blue is, and it would be going this way, which is counterclockwise. And same thing, the red would go up here where the red is, that's counterclockwise. So we do the algorithm F2, rotate it 2 times at the front, U prime, R prime, L prime, F2, L prime R, U prime, then F2. And once you do that, you'll solve the cube.
What? Alright, so
Yeah, the fish.
R.
This way? Which way I must hold it?
The point is facing to you, so you go R.
Okay, the point is this, so it's facing me. So I
R.
go R, which is up.
U.
U.
R
Yeah.
prime.
R prime is down.
U.
Left.
R.
Up.
U2. So you go U2 times.
1,
2.
2.
R prime.
R prime is down.
alright, so what do I have? It looks very peculiar. What do I do now?
So you have the top.
Oh, I have the top. I didn't even realize. So I have the top and the bottom. Alright, what's next?
Okay, so you look for 2 corners so that have the same color. So like I have 2 blues, 2 blue corners. I have them in my left palm, like that. Then I go L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, and then I got the fish again, so I go R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime.
Alright, so I have the red. My 2 reds. My
2 blues. You have 2 blues. 2 of
Oh, I keep mixing up how it should be turned, but the white should always be at the bottom, and here the yellow is at the top. So the 2 blue, I have
it
2
in your left palm.
in my what?
Left palm.
In my left palm.
L prime, which is this up.
Mm?
L prime.
This. Up.
U.
U.
R.
Up.
U prime.
U prime.
L, which is down.
Down.
U.
This way.
R prime.
And
You got your fish, so you go R. Up.
Huh?
R. You got your fish again, so you go
So
R.
go where? This?
R,
R.
U.
U.
No. This way.
U.
R prime.
Left.
U.
This way.
R. U2. U2 times.
1, 2,
R prime.
and R prime.
Alright, so it's looking like it's coming along. What's next?
Yeah, and we have the same thing. You have a green solved.
Alright, so what's next?
So you have your green solved. So you have that at the back. It's gonna be at the back from now on.
It's at my back, yes.
And then you look if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. So like the piece in the middle right here is orange. You look if it's going clockwise or counterclockwise.
In terms of where the next orange is?
Yeah, so the orange middle. The orange is going over here because this is where the orange middle is, which means it's going clockwise.
For you.
So if the orange was this way, if the orange was over here, then it would be counterclockwise.
Right.
But the orange is going over this way, so it's clockwise.
Okay.
So I go F2 U R prime L F2 L prime R U F2, and I solve it. So now you going.
Alright, so my orange.
Have the
my orange, yeah, the green is at the back. So my orange.
You have a red.
Oh, so it has to be the color that's in here, right? So I have a red. My red is clockwise.
No, your red is going this way, so it's counterclockwise.
Oh, yes. Right.
So it's going
F2.
this way.
So you go
So I go F2.
F2. F2.
F. This? No, this. 1, 2.
Since it's going counterclockwise, you go U prime.
Don't touch my cube, dude.
R
R prime
R prime.
is up.
No, down.
Down, sorry.
L. Which is
L
down.
is down.
F2.
F2 is 1, 2.
L prime.
L prime is up.
R.
R is up.
U prime.
U prime is to the right. U prime.
F2.
And what?
F2.
F2. 1. See?
We solved it.
Nice.
We solved it.
Once you get better at it, you'll be able to move it quicker. Especially when you have a good cube like mine.
Thanks for teaching me. Now I shall practice, and I'll let Nafi give you an update.
Remember to always challenge yourself and never cheat yourself. Bye.
Easy peasy, squeezy. Easy peasy, squeezy peas. Put it down hard. Easy peasy, squeezy peas. Easy peasy, squeezy baby. Easy peas. Let's go. Easy peasy, squeezy peas.